California is being consumed by multiple major fires, including the Palisades Fire west of Los Angeles, the Eaton Fire north of Pasadena, and the Sunset Fire in the Hollywood Hills. Here are some updates of the people who are living through this nightmare as their homes, businesses, and communities are ravaged by the fires.
Would not help me. They said, "Oh, is your house on fire?" I said, "All the shrubbery is, so I can't even leave the house." And they just wouldn't even come. So I'm just letting you know, they just ignored me and they said there's nothing they can do. They have a lot of problems right now. So this is our house right now, okay?
Can somebody please explain to me why I just heard a firefighter on the live broadcast say that part of the reason why this Palisades fire has gotten so out of hand is because there is no water pressure in the fire hydrants? We have known about these hurricane winds for days. We've been tracking them for days. We also know that there's a drought and that there was a potential of this happening. And what, there's no water pressure? We're learning all of this while we're watching video footage of people in real time pleading, begging, crying not to have to leave their homes, that they want to stay and protect their homes, and not that this matters to the mayor because the mayor's not even in the country. The power is out in West Hollywood, which is where I am. I had just gotten back from a walk with my dog and I was trying to see what people were doing, and it seems like everybody is exiting West Hollywood right now. There's not been an evacuation call, but the fires are coming west pretty fast. The moon is bright orange, it's apocalyptic, the sky is black. Like the street lights are on, but everything's blurry because there's so much ash and smoke in the air. If you do plan on evacuating, just remember to close all of your windows so that smoke and ash doesn't get in. Unplug everything, unplug your ovens, stoves, microwaves, air conditioners, anything. We do not need any more explosions that add to this fire.
It's midnight, 1 a.m. Our neighbor's house is going up and they caught our house on fire. So we're going up. There's no water. There's no water. There's no water. Mother. The neighbors caught our house on fire. The whole block is gone. It's gone. I can't save my house. I can't save my house because of
I'm here in Los Angeles where fires are tearing through our city, and officials gave an update this morning from both LA County and LA City. I'm going to show you a map of what the fires look like and give you some information if you live here or if you have loved ones who you're concerned about. For some reason, my green screen isn't working. Here is what the fires have looked like in the last 24 hours in Los Angeles. Officials confirmed 2 people are dead, that residents who did not evacuate and first responders have sustained injuries. 5,000 acres have burned in the Palisades fire. The Eaton-Sylmar fire has claimed 3,000 acres, according to officials, although CBS News reported 2,000 acres. Regardless, it's thousands of acres. Both of these fires are at 0% containment. There are first responders on their way from other states to lend assistance. There is no indication of what started these fires, according to officials. They say this is a very fluid situation. They don't know where the next fire is going to be. It can start small and get very big very quickly. And they're concerned that throughout the day, these fires are only going to get worse due to conditions remaining dry and high winds that we have had here. It's been reported winds have been up to 100 miles an hour in some places.
We waited as long as we could, but it is time to go. We're working on evacuating my grandparents and all of the animals. We're putting everybody just down the street at a different house, but we are way in line with the line of fire, so we got to get out of here.
Ready to go? Yeah, it's time to leave.
Good job, baby.
nice and clean. Yeah. Want a pepper? Oh, tasty. Good boy. Yay! Job. Ready? Such a douche. Did Grandma walk a leader? No, they're from your house. I went over and I said, we're all there. Ooh, his face. That's okay. Nice and slow. And then, yeah. Oh, yeah. Watch your fingers, man. And then we push him this way. And then, go. Amazing. All right.
We made it to my aunt and uncle's house, but we are still seeing flames from down the street. I tried to get a good video of it, but it is just behind these trees. So I got Tiptoe nice and comfy for an hour or so, and then everybody started driving around saying that we had to evacuate. So we got Tiptoe loaded back into the car, and he is heading about 25 minutes down the road with me to my house. He's never been there before, and he is going to be with all of the other animals, my dog, my parents' dog, and my boyfriend's 2 dogs. So we'll see. All right, so I have evacuated Tiptoe and my parents' dog Lily, and we are headed back to my house where Tiptoe's gonna have to sleep inside. I look very, very pretty right now. This is no good. This is no good. Oh man.
Yikes. Okay, it's getting a little closer. That's no good.
So you guys, I'm in Sherman Oaks, California. This is from my bedroom. Those are the Wildfires happening. And yeah, it doesn't even look like daytime, literally. It still looks like it's like about to be 5 o'clock at night. But literally, all of LA is on fire over there.
These wildfires in Los Angeles are just absolutely no joke. I mean, like, look at the sky. Like, none of that is cloud cover. All of that is wildfire smoke. It's just totally insane. Like, I have to go on a little walk here to walk my dog, but like, the air quality is like really, really bad. Like, my family have lived in Southern California for the better part of 20 years now. Like it is 19 years this March. And like, wildfires are sort of like a part of life out here. Like, you know, they're going to happen. Some are going to happen every year. Like, this is the worst I have ever seen it. This is just totally insane. Like, we're going to come around this tree really quick. Give me a second here. Like, just look at the sun. Like, it's like apocalyptic. Jesus Christ. And like, I don't know how well you guys can see this since like I'm moving, camera's moving, but like, the smoke is not like, it's not just hanging out there. It's not stagnant. Like, it's moving pretty fast because there's still a lot of wind up there, and the fires are still going. It's completely insane. Like, just totally nuts. You can see the band of just like perfectly blue sky over there. Maybe perfectly blue sky against this backdrop of just all of this wildfire smoke. It's already pretty bad, but like, honestly, if this continues much longer, if they're not able to get these fires out today and tomorrow, this like genuinely has the potential to be probably the worst disaster Los Angeles has experienced in a couple of decades.
The fires in LA are freaking terrifying. Did you guys see the video of the 2 men that were stuck with a dog in the house while the fire is just blazing outside? When I tell you that I would have grabbed the comforter, wet it in the bathtub, and just ran outside with it wrapped in it, I could not. My anxiety would not allow me to stay in a house when I can see that everything is burning outside. Like, this shit literally looks like, y'all remember that movie, This Is the End, with Rihanna at some point, like 2013? It's like coming to life. And the scariest portion of it is that if I was in that situation, I honestly would not know what to do. I would not know where to run. I would not know whether to just leave my cars behind, take the car. The jam of traffic that I've been seeing all the videos is insane. People panic, leave their cars behind, and then everybody's stuck. See, I've been complaining about how bored I am in North Carolina, but I feel like this is a good, happy middle. Like, we're not in blizzing cold. We're also not in super hot fire zones. So I'm very grateful for my choices.
So here I am flying my drone over my house and a massive fire here in LA in the Santa Monica Mountains. As you can see, the sun just set and I'm flying my drone over the 405 and all of Santa Monica Mountains are covered in fire. I hope that everybody's safe. I hope the animals are safe.
I just left my living room and came to bed to go to sleep, and I was like, let me look outside to see if I can see the fire or how much smoke is outside. Guys. And now my friends are texting me saying, should we evacuate? This is crazy. In all of my 8 years living in Los Angeles, I've never seen 3 fires pop off in 3 different parts of the city at the same time. And the winds is like 70 miles an hour. No joke, my windows are doing right now. This is crazy. Y'all pray for LA, man. This is crazy.
Are you evacuating? Are you okay? Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Yeah, I just leave my car right there.
Where's your car?
But I'm saying you have to leave it. I leave my car right there because.
So, what happened?
There's a lot of fire right there. That's why people coming. We leave the car. And
they said to get out of your car? Okay.
what's the best way to go?
What, did they tell you to get out of your car? All right. We had all these people walking down the street.
Because the fire came right down to the road, and the fire department came up and said, get out of your cars now, because the fires were right up against the cars.
Comes another group of people. Hi. Were you guys told to get out of your cars as well? How far up were you?
At the corner of Palisades Drive and Sunset. We had to all get out of our cars.
Okay, and did you see, I can walk with you, did you see the flames coming?
Oh yeah. The palm tree was on fire at the corner. Oh, so it's really bad.
All right, where are you headed now?
I think towards the water, probably.
Okay, all right. And how close were the flames to your home?
Right there. Oh, it's right there. The flame. I mean, it's right there. Right there. Right now, it's on the side of the hill. We don't know what's going on. So we can see the home from the sunset. So.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Stay put. I think so. All right. So it's kind of chaotic here, to say the least. We've got people jumping into cars. We're told up the road to get out of their car. So people are stepping in and helping. Sir, they want you to get in the car. You can keep going. Do you know them?
Yes, they're my neighbors.
Okay. And so you're helping out?
Yes.
Saying this is an evacuation order, get down toward the beach. They've repeated it several times. But again, very scary situation here. Very, very windy. Now they're turning around, going back that way. But here's some more people. It looks like they had to evacuate quickly. No? Okay. All right. They're trying to get out as well. And now more police cars have their sirens on and are zooming up. But as you can see, it's just very, very hard to see what's going on beyond the lights.
It's understandable that journalists and news stations want to report on the news, but this is such a dangerous situation where there is so much loss of life and property that it almost feels too invasive to try to interview people as they flee from danger while being unable to see and breathe because of the smoke and dust.
This is the update from my roof this morning. It's still very windy. That's the sun. The sky is just totally filled with smoke at this point. Can't see anything. Could barely even see the sun at this point. The wind is relentless.
Yikes. 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 Update, I'm watching our house burn down on the security cameras.
Alright guys, there's a fire there. You can see it. It's in the mountains. I was told it's in the Eden Canyon area, which is Pasadena. It's big, guys. These winds are just not helping, and it's out of control. You can actually see the flames now from here. You can see them right there. So we're definitely in trouble, man. And I pray that the people that live there, you know, can evacuate safely and get out of the area, because, like I said, it's just intensifying due to the winds. They're just it's out of control, guys.
Wait, hold on. Let me get this straight. California is on fire. Western North Carolina is broken. Flint, Michigan still doesn't have any water. Palestine is screwed. Ukraine is screwed. Congo and Yemen, you guessed it, also equally screwed. Our tensions between us and Russia are high AF, and our tensions between us and North Korea are at an all-time high. And he wants to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico? I feel like that's not even on the top 100 list of priorities right now. We got bigger fish to fry, buddy.
Alright everybody, don't you think it's weird that a few days before all these crazy fires here in LA, we get a warning for fires because of 2 days of wind? The Santa Anas are really strong sometimes. They're not that strong these last 2 days. Not to what they normally are. It's not summertime. Like, it's barely getting to like 75 degrees this week. And it's getting down into the 40s. Yeah, I wonder who started these fires. And if this is a land grab to refresh the real estate market, rebuild, have new people come in, new people buy it up, drop the price of California, as Gavin Newsom has been encouraged to do. So rich people come in and buy it, and in 5 years, California's prices skyrocket, and these people make profits again.
I'm just a few miles away from one of the major LA wildfires in Pasadena. You can see the smoke right above me. It's super hazy, kind of dark today. But I'm just getting worried because as the fire is getting closer, I'm concerned that LA has no plan to evacuate specifically influencers and content creators like me. I haven't heard of any like safe house or TikTok house where we can go so that we can continue to create content and collaborate with each other while all this chaos is going on. Like, at least send a special team of firefighters to defend our houses so that all our editing gear and camera equipment doesn't get destroyed. Like, we need that for brand deals and dances and content for the people. And without us, this city is nothing. If I don't hear something from someone soon, I'm gonna do a dance about it. And you guys know what that can do.
In all my years living here in Los Angeles, born and raised, I'm 43 years old, I have never, ever seen a fire this scary as the Palisades Fire here in January 2025. As of right now, I mean, it's 7 o'clock. It's just the beginning of it. I mean, it's been burning all day, but it just hit nighttime. Palisades High has burned down, a full high school. So many homes are completely burnt down. Celebrity homes, other homes, like one after another. An entire region is evacuated. The winds are so crazy. I'm all the way in Sherman Oaks. If you're in Los Angeles, you kind of understand that, but like I'm far in the valley. And it is so crazy windy here. It's scary. Like, trees are knocking down. We still have our power. My friends in Encino, which is like 5 minutes away, powers out. My other friends in Studio City, powers out. My other friends in Sherman Oaks, powers out. We have a generator. I'm hoping our power doesn't go out. But it's scary beyond belief outside. There's another fire that just started in Pasadena, which is on the other side. None of these are within like close distance to us, and we're in the flat zone. We're not in a hill. But you guys, I've never seen it this bad, and the winds are so intense, and it's so dry outside. I am praying so hard for people here in Los Angeles, and we're working against horrible conditions. Like, it's so bad. It's so scary. These poor firefighters that have to work all night long in these horrible conditions. It's dry, it's windy, it's dark. And in the Palisades specifically where these fires are, it's not easy to get to. They're windy, small streets, and it's one structure after another. Small lots run on top of another. It's petrifying, truly petrifying, horrible.
I've lived in LA for 17 years and never in my life have I experienced this kind of anxiety when it comes to what is going on right now with these wildfires. I am in Santa Monica. I am on the edge of the evacuation line, like 2 blocks away. I live right off Montana. So I'm still here, sitting here. There are fires all around me, but I don't know what to do because, like, fires are popping up everywhere. It almost feels like there's no safe place. And I think what's stressing me out the most is, like, it doesn't feel like there is an end in sight. Like, none of the fires are under control and they just keep getting worse. And it's 1:30 a.m. right now. I'm not going to sleep. And the winds are just going to keep getting worse. So, and through the morning. So, like, we have hours. And I think, what was it that the Palisades Fire burned like 3,000 acres in like a couple hours. So, like, is LA just gonna not be here when we all wake up? Well, I mean, I'm staying awake, but like when the rest of the world wakes up, like it's like terrifying me, and I like feel frozen because I don't know where it is safe. I'm hoping I don't get evacuated, but like, again, it's like this weird feeling of I don't see an end in sight right now. It just feels like it's all going down. It feels like it's the end of the world. This is the apocalypse. Like, happy 2025. Is this what all the psychics talk about on TikTok? The conspiracy theories? That's how it feels right now. Anyways, call your LA friends because they're definitely awake right now. This is the worst feeling ever. I don't really know how else to explain it. So far, I'm in my apartment. Just, a couple miles away from, maybe not even a couple miles, a mile away from the fires. Chilling. Bags are packed, but like, I don't even know if I can take them. Cool. Yeah. So see ya.
It feels like an appropriate time to remind people of this. Los Angeles County defunded their fire services last year by $23 million. They also took funding from a bunch of other departments in order to increase the budget for the LAPD by $138 million to bring the overall budget of the LAPD to $2.14 billion with a B dollars. They defunded the fire services by $23 million. Mind you, 30% of the firefighters in California are prison inmates who are paid next to nothing, like cents per hour. And then when those inmates get released from prison, they don't get any kind of certification for the work that they did for the state as firefighters. So they're literally being used for their bodies, paid nothing, put in harm's way, and then they don't even get any kind of certification or ability to work as a firefighter after they get out. When I tell you that everything is political, I mean it.
Good morning, everybody. I want to contextualize what's happening in LA with the Palisades Fire. So for anyone that needs to just understand why it's a big deal, especially because, yes, wildfires are common in California. They happen almost like every year in some capacity, some kind of way. So I am from SoCal. I was born and raised here. Fires are part of the risk. Ooh, there's no bra. Okay. Fires are always part of the risk. Living in Southern California, it's very dry. There's a lot of infrastructure reasons. And obviously climate crisis as to why, like, we have fires. And we also don't listen to, like, indigenous communities when they talk about, like, controlled fires and just, like, their take on anything, when we should listen to them first and foremost. But one of the biggest things that stood out to me was the time of year. We don't get fires in January, February, in the wintertime. We get fires in, like, October. This is not common. Also, the winds are the most aggressive I've ever kind of seen in my adult life. I don't think I've ever seen winds this like aggressive. Like, there's the Santa Ana winds, but those happen again in like the fall, the change of seasons, when it starts getting like really dry and there's a lot of static. So the fact that this is happening right now is really out of character for a fire. Also, about 10 different fires sprung up around LA, like including downtown LA recently. So I live in South LA. I'm nowhere near like nature and rolling hills, which I guess is the benefit this time. But even down to South LA, like the winds are very strong. I could tell a couple nights ago the dogs in the neighborhood were really agitated. I think that's also part of the weather. And then you're seeing, I've never in my life seen the fire department bulldoze cars to get to the fires and try to put them out. That is something that is unheard of. And that's because people were trying to evacuate and the fire was spreading so quickly, they had to leave their cars. So just think about what we're going to deal with also once these fires are done. If anybody remembers, in San Diego, there were fires back in like 2004. And there's a lot of people, a lot of undocumented people, a lot of houseless people that live in the hills, that live in those really like wild sprawling areas, and they would find a lot of the people that couldn't get out. So please pray, and also see if you can, support in any way, any capacity. I have a guest room, so if anybody needs it, they have to like Roddy's. But also, I think it's just very important to understand that like you can't. There's a creator that said it herself, Sophia. I'll try to tag her. You can't donate your way out of climate crisis. So this is a big reality, and we're going to see how much this affects the economy, the people, everything else, politics afterwards, because they were trying to defund like wildlife firefighters recently. And this is something that is a reality for us. And if we're going to keep ignoring climate crisis and going like this, y tapando el sol con un dedo, then this is what's going to happen more often.
2 a.m. This is how celebrity massage therapist works. 2 a.m. I'm just going home. Tired.
I cannot believe I'm about to say this, but we just lost our house in the Palisades Fire. Everything is gone. My mom had just enough time to pick up her dogs, her purse, and get out. There was no time to evacuate. Everything is gone. My childhood photos, my yearbooks, my everything, my toys I was gonna give my kids. Every sentimental thing went up. And my mom,
photos, everything.
She had no time to grab anything, okay? Like it came so fast. Like, this is why people were abandoning their cars in the middle of the road, because the flames were moving so fast. There wasn't any time. And so I can't believe it. Everything is gone. My whole hometown is gone. My childhood home is gone. And thank God my mom is alive and she's okay. She's here with me. But it's just, we lost everything of material value. This is how it feels to lose absolutely everything. It is a feeling I would never wish upon my worst enemy. I just can't believe it. My best friend started a GoFundMe if you want to help out. I will link it down below, but I have no words. I feel like this is a nightmare and I just want to wake up.
The apocalypse in California. Bro, real life apocalypse in California. Everything is burning to the ground. You guys, it's like a zombie land. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Everything's burning to the ground, you guys. People left their cars. They left everything behind. Newscaster out. Man. If this ain't crazy, then what's crazy, you guys? Is the world coming to an end? Real life apocalypse. Wow. The food market is burning down. Burns up. Everything's gone. What? The elementary school?
As many people have said, it feels very apocalyptic, but unlike in movies and TV shows, this is real. Sending well wishes and prayers that no more people are hurt and that they are able to evacuate safely.